Hello friends, let's understand how we can create our first Hello World application in OutSystems OS 11. So let's have a look. So I have already signed up to the OutSystems. I have installed the OutSystems Service Studio. If you have not done that, you can watch the previous video, how we can install or how we can configure the OutSystems, and then you can come to this video to understand the first step. In order to create application, as I said, OutSystems provides a graphical way to develop the application. So we'll have to just follow a few instructions graphically. So when you open the Service Studio, first you will see this new application option along with few other options. So as the name is suggesting, new application plus icon, it means it will allow us to create a new application. When you click there, it will open this particular pop-up and it will ask whether you want to create from scratch or from an application. OutSystems has prepared few built-in templates. So you can follow that template in order to start with a readily available skeleton. For example, the HRMS system, Human Resource Management System. So human resource management system in the sense, a system for a company to manage their employees, like employee onboarding, employee offboarding, managing the employees' attendance, something like that. In most of the cases, for all the companies, the way to onboard, offboard any employee will be same, right? For that purpose, OutSystem has prepared a template. You can use that template. It will give you some generic screens and generic logic. You can start using that and you can just add on your specific use case on top of that. So no need to do that from scratch. That is the core intent. But as we are learning, we will do everything from scratch. So select from scratch. Next. Now OutSystem asks what type of application you want to create. Reactive web application, tablet application, phone application, traditional application, external web portal, or a service. By the name, it's straightforward. By reading this description, you will be easily able to understand what does it mean by this type of application. That is the USP of OutSystem. There's another USP. So in this entire tutorial, we will be working on reactive web app only. So we will select reactive web. We will create our first application. We'll give name. So we'll give name my application. And we'll give a description, my application, whatever you want to give. We can pick a color. So based on that color, OutSystems will define entire theme color, primary color, secondary color, then font weight and font properties accordingly. Because when we create application, OutSystems gives a readily available theme to us. Now after creating application, OutSystem asks us to create a module. Every application can contains multiple modules. So by default, it gives the same name as the application name, and it gives us by default it select the reactive web application module. Now each module having its own specific use case and property. For now, just select web application. Slowly we will understand what does it mean by service module, library module, or extension module. Don't bother about that at this particular moment. Just select reactive web application module and create module. As the icon is suggesting, this particular type of module will provide you a way to create screens, because in that icon you can see the screen, right? Now, as soon as we create a module, it gives few things readily available. For example, it has created a theme for us. The entire theme, this is the CSS theme, right? Everything is available here. 18,000 line of CSS code. Almost all the classes, whatever is required to build a fully fledged enterprise application is available here. So it creates theme, it creates few images, logo of application, that MA. We created my application, right? So it has just created a simple logo. If you want to add logo, we can add. It creates layouts, default layouts it creates for us. It create a common folder. These are the folders, right? Inside that it has created menu, it has created login page. And not only it has created a login page or design a page, it has developed the correct server functionality for login as well. So it is calling a server action, it is authenticating the user, and if user is not authenticated, it is returning the error and redirecting user to the error page. All this thing is readily available, no need to worry about that. We can directly focus on business logic. And what is the business logic in this particular case? Creating a screen and showing a message, hello world. That's it. So let's create a screen. Under the main flow, this is a folder. Main flow is a folder. Inside this folder, we can have multiple screens, right? We will talk about this interface, logic, data, everything in detail in next few lectures. The intent of this exercise and this particular video is to make you understand how we can create a screen and how we can show hello world as a title of that screen, and how we can do end-to-end application and module and screen creation in OutSystems. So I will right click, add a screen. These are the features OutSystems gives. We will talk about everything. We will create an empty screen. OutSystems gives some templates as well. If you want to create a book appointment screen or account overview screen or admin dashboard, so these cards and these icons and this table OutSystems gives by default. We can just bind our data with this table and this card, so that no need to design that much of components. Because if we want our actual screen look like this, why don't we use exactly same, right? That is the intent of OutSystems. So we'll create a basic screen. We'll give name home. Include in menu. If we check this, OutSystems automatically includes that screen in the menu. What is the menu? If you see any website like ankitji.in, these are the menu, right? Ask question, contact, blog. So if we say that, OutSystems automatically add that home in the menu. In the next lectures, we will see if we want to add manually, how we can do that. Now this is the layout, default layout what OutSystems gives. Here we can have breadcrumb. So let's have a look to the actual application, right? If I go to blog, this is the breadcrumb, right? This is called a breadcrumb. So OutSystems has given one specific section for that. Here we can have a breadcrumb. This is my title. OutSystems has given title section where the font will be a little bit larger. Here we are having action. If we want to give a button here, we can give button here in this particular section. And this is my main content. The main thing will appear here. So this is just a layout. Usually we follow a specific layout so that all our screens looks identical. That is the core intent. So I can directly type here welcome. This is my title, and here I want to show a message. To show a message, I can drag and drop a text, and in this text, this is my widget tree, this is my text. I can just change the text to hello world. That's it. That's it. Don't worry about all these things what I have done. In next lecture, I would explain you how we can add a widget, what is this logic, what is this data, what is this process. That's it. We have created our application. Now we will have to publish this, because currently this is under our local instance scope. In order to test this, or in order to run this on server, we will have to first publish it to this particular environment. So in order, how we can publish that? By clicking on this one click publish button. It is appearing as green. It means there is no error. If we have any error, then it will be red. We will have to first solve that error. We will see that as well. Don't worry. That's it. This is how we can create an application, a module. We can have a screen. In this screen, we can introduce a text, and this is how we can publish the application to the environment. This is the development environment. If we will have to deploy it to QA, we will follow a process and we will deploy this application to the QA environment, and then eventually on the production environment. This is how the actual cycle works. So what it is doing, it is storing a new version, generating and compiling optimized code, updating database models, and my application is ready. This is my application URL. I can directly hit this URL, or I can click on open to browser, and it will directly open that particular application. By default, it will redirect me to the login page, because it will ask me to log in to that particular application first, because the home page is secured. So I can log in with my credential. That's it. Remember me. This is the actual login. Username password mismatch. Just give me a minute. Yep, I was able to log in. I will save. This is my application. This is my icon. This is the application name. This is the home, what we added in the menu. This is the logout button. It is a working logout button. This is a title. This is my hello world text. That's it. This is how we can create our first application. I hope you understand. We will meet in the next lecture. If you have any question, you can comment on this video, or you can anytime ask a question by going to ankitji.in and asking a question. Whatever question you are having, not only associated to OutSystems, associated to your career, your job, your future, I am open to answer anything. Alright guys, bye bye.